Before I came to faith in Christ, I struggled with drug addiction. And one of the amazing, beautiful things God did in my life was He set me free. I'm so grateful to the way that He's brought about freedom in my life. We all love freedom, the freedom to do what we want, the freedom to say what we want, the freedom to be what we want. Everyone loves freedom. But some freedoms are a freedom from, like I experienced, freedom from addiction, freedom from pain. I was looking up the definition of the word humble in the Merriam-Webster dictionary, and the definition surprised me. It was described by what it is not. The definition was freedom from pride or arrogance, the quality or state of being humble. Yeah, the definition of humility is freedom from pride and arrogance. The very definition assumes that pride and arrogance are a restriction. It's bondage. It's something that is holding us back. It does not move us forward or our relationships forward. So much of the polarization in our society seems to be caused by pride and arrogance. When Paul says, "Walk with all humility and gentleness, with patience, bearing with one another in love, eager to maintain the unity of the Spirit in the bond of peace," he knows that the freedom from pride and arrogance is the only thing that will allow us to maintain the unity of the Spirit in the bond of peace. It's the only thing that will allow us to bear with one another in love. I find it interesting that we all acknowledge polarization exists, and most of the people I talk to don't like it. We know it exists, but we don't like it. It continues on, and I think part of the reason there's not a lot of change is because we don't know what to do about it. So much of it seems so big and out of our control. When we look at the vastness of the problem, it's overwhelming. It's so huge. But you don't have to fix the cultural problem. You just have to affect change in your own circle. Bridge gaps in your world, your community, your workplace. It'll take faith that God is with you, and He wants you to maintain unity and peace in your relationships. I encourage you today, bridge the gap, live in freedom, and to live faith first.